welcome to our channel Knowledge How. Friends, subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon for the latest update. Today we're gonna start with your quantitative aptitude class, and that is being the class is your 156 of the session, where we had completed your 155 classes of the session. Here we had started with arithmetical ability. Last topic that we had covered up in arithmetical ability is your chain rule. Now we're gonna start. We had started even though time and work, which we will continuing, where in that we had done your 10th questions in the last sessions. Now today we'll discuss about your 11th question of the session. But before starting with this, it's a huge request to all the viewers to please go ahead with like, share and subscribe, so that many and maximum people can get the information at once, and even though you can also enjoy the video as well. So we go for the question. The question of the session we have: two men and 3 boys can do a piece of work in 10 days, while 3 men and 2 boys can do the same work in 8 days. In how many days can 2 men and 1 boy do the work? This is what we'll have to answer here. So here we go. 2 men and 3 boys can do a piece of work in 10 days, while 3 men and 2 boys can do the same work in 8 days. In how many days can 2 men and 1 boy do the work? Now we answered it out here. Let one man's 1 day work equals to X, and 1 boy 1 day's work equals to Y. So here then 2x plus 3y equals to 1 by 10, and 3x plus 2y equals to 1 by 8. Solving, we get x equals to 7 upon 200 and y equals to 1 upon 100. So 2 men plus 1 boy one day's work equals to 2 into 7 upon 200 plus 1 upon 100 into 1, that is your 16 upon 200, 2 upon 25. So 2 men and 1 boy together can finish the work in 25 by 2, which will be 12 1 by 2 days. Okay, so when you go in for the solutions here, you have to answer it out accordingly, and you have to figure out as well. We'll go for the another question, that is being the 12th question of the sessions here. So we go for 12th question. The question is, A does a work in 10 days and B does the same work in 15 days. In how many days they together will do the same work? This has been asked in RRB examination paper. The options we have 5 days, 6 days, 8 days and 9 days. So we go for the same. A does a work 10 days. A does the same work in 15 days. In how many days they together will do the same work? So that has been your RRB examination paper has been asked. So the options were 5 days, 6 days, 8 days and 9 days. Here we go for the solution and let's go for the same. Now we go for the solution here. Is 1 day's work 1/110 and B is 1 day's work equals to 1/15. A plus B is 1 day's work 1/10 plus 1/15 equals 1/6. So both together will finish the work in 6 days. Next we go for the another one, which is we have to discuss. The another question is to be the 13th question of the session. This has been asked in RRB, and then we will discuss about the 13th question. The question has been very important one. The question is, A can finish a work in 18 days and B can do the same work in the half of the time taken by A. Then working together, what part of the same work they can finish in a day? Now this has been asked in SSC examination paper. The options were 1/6, 1/9, 2/5, 2/7. So we go for it. A can finish a work in 18 days and B can do the same work in half of the time taken by A. Then working together what part of the same work they can finish in a day. Options were 1/6, 1/9, 2/5 and 2/7. This has been asked in SSC examination paper. So let's get started with The solution: A is 1 day's work. A is 1 day's work. 1 by 18, and B is 1 day's work equals to 1 by 9. A by B is 1 day's work, 1 hour 18 plus 1 9, which will be equals to 1/6. Now we go for the same. We discuss the another question. That what we'll have to do is the another important question here. This has been the 14th question. A tire has 2 punctures. The first puncture alone would have made the tire flat in 9 minutes, and the second alone would have done it in 6 minutes. If air leaks out at a constant rate, how long does it take both the punctures together to make it flat? So the options were 1 by 2 minutes, 3 1 by 2 minutes, 3 by 5 minutes, 4 1 by 4 minutes. This has been the DMRC. This was been asking the DMRC here. So we go for the same 14th question. A tire has 2 punctures. The first puncture alone would have made the tire flat in 9 minutes, and the second in 9 minutes. So and the second alone would have done and the second alone would have done it in 6 minutes. If air leaks out at a constant rate, how long does it take both the punctures together to make it flat? Together to make it flat, which is being asked in DMRC. Now we go for the DMRC questions. That has been another one. One minute work of both punctures. Work of both the punctures 1/9 9 plus 1/6 5/18 here. So both the punctures will make the tire in flat, and that is 18/5. Pan cancel is the 3/5 minute. Now we go for another one, which has been the 15th question of the session, and that what we'll have to discuss here. The 15th question we have here: A, B and C can complete a piece of work in 24, 6 and 12 days respectively. Working together, they will complete the same work in this. You have to answer out, and that has been asked in the CBI examination paper. Options were 1/24th day, 7/24th day, 3/7th day, and 4 day. So we go for the seams, and that will be finding it out. So here we go for it, and that we'll talk about. That has been the 15th question here. The question we have: A, B and C can complete a piece of work in 24, 6 and 12 days respectively. So working together, they will complete the same work in this has been asked in CBI examination paper. The option for the same we have 1/24th day, 7/24th day, 3/7 days, and 4 days. So we go for the same, and we'll find out the solution here. So here we go. A plus B plus C's 1 day's work equals to 1/24 plus 1/6 plus 1/12 equals to 7/24. So A, B and C together, A, B and C together will complete the job in in 24/7, which is equals to 3/7 days. Now we go for the next one, which we'll be having the another one we have is the 16th question, and the question we have: a man can do a job in 15 days, his father takes 20 days, and his son finishes it in 25 days. How long will they take to complete the job if they all work together? The option is less than 6 days, exactly 6 days, approximately 6.4 days, and more than 10 days. This has been asked in the hotel management question paper, so we go for the same here. So let's find it out. And that we have as follows. So here we go for the question which has been asked in the hotel management. A man can do a job in 15 days. His father takes 20 days and his son finishes it in 25 days. How long will they take to complete the job? If they all work together? Hotel management question paper that we have. So we go for the solution. 1 day's work of the 3 persons equals to 1/15 plus 1/20 plus 1/25, which is 47/300. So all the 3 together will complete. So all the 3 together complete the job the work in 300/47, which will be 6.4 days. Okay, now we go for the another one, which is also being important one, and that what we'll have to talk about, the 17th question of the session. So the question we have: a man can do a piece of work in 5 days, but with the help of his son he can do it in 3 days. In what time can the son do it alone? This has been asked in SSC examination paper. The options were 6 1/2 days, 7 days, 7 1/2 days, and 8 days. So we go for the same. A man can do a piece of work in 5 days, but with the help of his son he can do it in 3 days. In what time can the son do it alone? In what time can the son do it alone. This has been asked in SSC examination paper. So here we go for the same. Options were 6 1 by 2, 7 days, 7 1 by 2 days, 8 days. So we'll go for the same and we'll find it out the solution for here. Son's 1 day's work son's 1 day's work equals to 1 by 3 minus 1 by 5. It equals to bit 15. The son alone can do the work in. The son alone can do the work in 15 by 2. Okay, so it will be 7 1 by 2 days. Now the another one which we'll talk about it, and that we have as follows. So for here the another question, 18th question of the session. So the question is, A can lay railway track between the two given stations in 16 days and a B can do the same job in 12 days with the help of C. They did the job in 4 days only. Then C alone can do the job in. This has been asked in your SSC examination paper. The options were 9 1 by 5 days, 9 2 by 5 days, 9 3 by 5 days, and 10 days. So we go for it and we'll find it out as well. A can lay railway track between two given stations in 16 days, and B can do the same job in 12 days with the help of C. They did the job in 4 days. Only. Then C alone can do the job. And this has been asking SSC examination paper. 9 1 by 5 days, 9 2 by 5 days, 9 3 by 5 days, and 10 days. So here we go. A plus B plus C's. One day's work equals to 1 by 4. A is 1 day's work. Equals to 1 by 16. B's 1 day's work equals to 1 by 12, and C's 1 day's work equals to 1 by 4 minus 1 by 16 plus 1 by 12. It will be 1 by 4 minus 1 by 48 equals to 5 by 48. Now, so C alone can do the work in 48 by 5, which is 9 3 by 5 days. So here we going to end up with this, and we'll discuss the rest of the questions in the next coming class here. And that will be the class, we have 157th class of the session. We'll discuss that in that classes here. So before ending it up, it's a huge request to all the viewers to please go ahead with like, share and subscribe, so that many and maximum people can get information at once, and even you can also enjoy the video as well. And first of all, when we go for the same, we go for here, and that is we'll discuss your 19th question of the session. We had done your chemistry class part 1, and part 2 we are dealing for class 11. Physics part 1 for class 11th we are dealing here as well. After that, talking about that, other than this, yes, we are dealing here many of the rest of the questions that we are dealing with. Reasoning, where we had completed a verbal reasoning and non-verbal reasoning, we are dealing with quantitative aptitude. Coming towards quantitative aptitude, we have started with arithmetical ability. In that we had done operations on numbers, SCF and LCF of numbers, decimal fractions, simplifications, square roots and cube roots, averages, problems on numbers, problems on ages, odds and indices, percentage, profit and loss, ratio and proportion, partnership, chain rule, time and bulk, pipe and system, time and distance, problems on train, boards and streams, allegations or mixture, simple interest, compound interest, logarithm, area, volume and surface area, races and games of skills, calendar, clock, stocks and shares, permutations and combinations. Then your probability to discount, bankers discount, height and distance, odd man out series, and in data interpretation we have to cover up the tabulations, bar graph, pie charts and line graph. Here we're gonna end up with. Thank you. Hope you enjoy this video. If you like this video, please give a thumbs up and give a suggestion in the comment box. Thank you.